everyone, I'm Lauren Shelke, a talent advisor here with Katapult Network. And if you haven't done so already or you're new to our channel, feel free to subscribe for more career tips. In our previous video, we talked about how you should address or handle being asked an inappropriate or illegal question. And in this video, we're gonna assume it's been smooth sailing and you've nailed the interview and you've gotten an offer. Now the question remains, should you negotiate? Now, trying to negotiate an offer might feel a little awkward, and most people will admit that they didn't even try to negotiate for the job that they currently have. I didn't. But in a job study done by Glassdoor in 2016, 59% of people said they did not try to negotiate in their current job. Now, keep in mind, if you do want to negotiate an offer, you're essentially turning down the original offer given to you and putting at risk losing the offer altogether. Some companies are more willing to negotiate and have that dialogue. Just make sure you know the risk before you enter into negotiations. Disclaimer, just remember that these tips for negotiating are only for at the entry level. If you are looking at negotiating for a more experienced position, the same rules may not apply. First of all, do not rush into negotiations right away. Make sure the company knows that you're excited to have the job in front of you and not jump into numbers at that very moment. Take some time. They know that they want you. They've given you an offer. Enjoy that for a minute. If you were prepared before the interview, you'll know where the pay is at. So make sure you're comfortable with that pay. If you are going to negotiate, be realistic. Also, be prepared. Make sure you know all of the monetary and non-monetary attributes of the offer. It may not offer the salary that you want, but if it is coming with a strong benefits package, you're getting health, dental, PTO, all of these other benefits that you've been looking for, you may be in a less advantageous position to negotiate an offer. If you combine all of that compensation together and it's really high, it may be more difficult for you to negotiate. I'd also challenge you to consider what's going to be best for you in long-term development, not just what pays best. You also want to make sure that you don't accept or decline an offer too quickly. Once you've accepted, you don't really have any room to negotiate at all. Oftentimes we see job seekers that are really in a hurry to get started. They go right ahead, they accept that job, they're happy to do it, and then they realize they didn't look into that offer as much as they should have. You should review an offer with a clear state of mind. Give that recruiter or that HR manager a timetable of when you want to get back to them with your answer. Make sure you know the value of the job. Do your research, look into other companies. What types of salaries are they looking at for this similar position? Really look into the company. Read the company reviews, look into working conditions, the website. Get as much information as you can. I say all this, but I also say it with a grain of salt. Make sure you're doing your research, but keeping an open mind about it. And I know it is very tempting, extremely tempting, and we are all understanding of this. But when you are negotiating an offer, do not say that it is because you have student loans or bills. We all have these in some capacity. And companies, especially the larger ones, are looking for career-minded individuals, not just someone there for a paycheck. The other thing that's important to remember is this job is only a set amount worth both to the employer and the market, regardless of the individual's financial situation. It can make a candidate look like they don't understand business norms if they think that their personal financial situation should affect the business. Okay, now you know what not to do. Let's talk about what you should do. Back up with why you are worth more. Know your skills, your strengths, your experience. What do you bring to the table that makes you worth more than what they originally offered to you? Something to consider too is, do you have another offer elsewhere? Sometimes you can use this as leverage to a company about why you should be paid more. And don't just rely on your resume. Look at my resume. This is why I'm worth more. No, make sure you can fully explain it. Make sure you can go into details as to why you are worth that higher salary. In the end, you're the only one that knows your worth, so make sure you can demonstrate it. Be confident. The words you say are just important as how you say them. Your ability to confidently and clearly state where you stand is crucial in any negotiation. So if you're going to ask for more, be confident in that decision. Know what's important to you. It's not just salary. If you want a more flexible schedule, focus on that rather than pay. How you negotiate is going to depend on what is most important to you. So know your priorities going in. So, you've gotten an offer. That means they want to hire you. Take negotiations seriously, but also do your research so you can back up why you are worth a higher pay. Have you ever had to negotiate? What was the outcome? Did you feel confident in that decision? Feel free to let us know in the comments below, and like, subscribe, and as always, keep on watching.